what's going on? Hope everyone's having a good day. So I'll be back with a new video. You already know what it is. I don't know what to do. Yo, what's going on? Alright, shit's house. Alright, so I wanted to highlight a couple of tricks that I've been working on trampoline so that I can get them on the floor. And they're just a couple of weird tricks that, like, I never really would have considered that you could learn on trampoline, but here I am learning them on trampoline, and they've actually been really, really helpful. This isn't like a tutorial video because at the end of the day, I'm learning them along with you guys, so it's a case of me just being like, alright, this is what I'm working on trampoline. You know, I'm not good enough at this stuff to give anybody any advice or any tips with it. Yeah, I don't know, I'm just going to show you the tricks, basically. Let's go. Alright, so the first trick I want to go through is, what are you doing? Get off with ya. First trick I want to go through today is 360 dive roll because it's my new favourite trick and I absolutely love it. Now, whenever I find a trick difficult, I tend to just think, how can I make this easier for myself? How can I break it down? Alright then, pal. This is what I've been doing. First things first, you have cheeky little warm up, just roll real quick. Shit. There you go, he's doing the 360 dive roll. This is something that I never considered learning on trampoline, and it is kind of hard to adapt to it because naturally I flip quite a lot, but this has helped a lot with the learning process, and hopefully it will help some of you guys. So this is a 360 dive roll. So the first step that I had to do to get over this flipping situation, landing on my ass basically, just kind of doing a slightly under-rotated front full. The first step would look something like this. And then you slowly get it round to more on your lower back. So what happened with me was, I realised that I had to do the exact opposite of what I've been drilling into my head for the past 6 or 7 years, which is putting effort in when I do tricks. Because the only way that I find out this trick works for me is if I try and do as little as possible. Otherwise I'd spin too fast and land on my side, or I flip too fast and land on my ass. So I just try and minimize all effort so that I do a lot less, flip a lot less, twist a lot less. You get the gist. So the end product should look a little bit of something like this. So once again, I don't really see this as a tutorial of sorts because as you can see, I'm not great at this move. But this is something that I'm working on that will hopefully benefit you if you're trying to learn any of these tricks. So the second trick I wanted to show you guys, full back handspring or 360 back handspring. When I first started trying to learn this trick, I just couldn't wrap my head around it. I couldn't figure out how to get over the fear for it. And once again, I'm not great at this. You know, I've got to the point where I can kind of do it on the ground, but it's still not great. I just started off by doing a standing kind of Arabian roll, which should look something like this. Once again, I'm not great at this, so don't judge me. And then I just kind of thought, right, I've just got to do that and do a Gumby. That's the way my mind works, and that's how I've got it to this point. So it turns out I am actually better at this trick on the floor, so this is what it looks like on trampoline. And this is what it looks like when I do it on the floor. I can't really do it today. But yeah, so the next trick is crock. Crock is where you do the first half of a cork but then twist the opposite direction. You can either do it where you kick to your dark side and twist to your good side, or the other way around where you kick to your good side and twist to your dark side. Because I learned to twist originally to my right and I learned to cork to my left, I just try and put those two together. So I kick with my right leg, which is my strong cork side, twist to my right, which is my dark side twist. So the first thing I started doing was just trying to do a crock Arabian kind of thing. So I swing my right leg, twist and do a half turn to my right, which should look something like this. No, I'm just gonna add though, this move is super sketch. Like super sketch, for me anyway. It scares the living daylights out of me. But if you've been keeping up with any of my videos, you'll see that I'm kind of moving into an even stranger sort of direction with my tricks. So this is where I want to take things. It looks as though that's the best you're going to get out of me today because all of these tricks are works in progress for me. This is about me saying, look, I found these tricks quite difficult to understand. I started learning them on tramp and I got over the fear a lot easier instead of just doing it on the floor. So maybe you should try it too. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and give me a thumbs up if you like the video, because it makes me feel better about myself. So yeah, peace, much love.